Hey Joyful family, welcome to the last day in the month of June. I pray that you've been blessed by our devotional and we're looking at loving God, loving ourselves, and loving our neighbor well. And so for the second commandment, it is love your neighbor as yourself. So who is your neighbor? In Luke chapter 10, Jesus tells a parable of the Good Samaritan. A man was on the road. He is attacked by robbers. He's left there to die. And we see that the Levite comes by. He just walks by. The priest also walks by. You know, these were kind of the religious leaders, the pastors of the day, you would say. But when the Samaritan comes by, looks at him, takes care of him, and also takes him to the innkeeper, pays for his stay and also for his well-being. Jesus asked them, like, who is the neighbor? And the response was the one who showed this man mercy. So the Good Samaritan showed this man mercy. And so I want to ask you, who is your neighbor? Who is God calling you to love well? Is it your boss, your co-workers, the person who lives right down the street, people you go to school with? Are you loving them well? Are you loving them as you love yourself? Because if you loved yourself, you wouldn't hurt yourself, you wouldn't murder yourself, you wouldn't talk falsely about yourself or covet, but you would take care of yourself, you would take care of them as well. Jesus also tells us in Matthew chapter 5, a rather hard one, verse 44, he says, "But I say to you, love your enemies, bless those who curse you, do good to those who hate you, and pray for those who spitefully use you and persecute you, that you may be sons of your Father in heaven. For he makes his sun rise on the evil and on the good, and sends rain on the just and on the unjust." So we don't only love those people who treat us well, who are friendly, who are nice, but even those that are unlovable, those that are mean to us, those that have done terrible things. And I believe you definitely need the grace of God to do that. And so today we're praying that, Lord, help me to love my neighbor well. Love my neighbor well to point them to Christ. Love them well to pray for them. We might not get along, we might not see eye to eye, but I won't do evil to them. I won't harm them, but I'll show the love of Christ to them. We see that loving our neighbor involves also having good boundaries, knowing when to say no. Again, when you look at day 2, we talked about loving ourselves well. Loving yourself well, that you have a wonderful self-image of yourself, your self-worth, your self-esteem, so that you can be able to love others well. And so with that, let's pray that, Lord, help me to love you, help me to love myself, the person you've created in your own image, and help me to love my neighbors well, to pray for everything that's happening in our world, not to just focus on myself, but then things that are happening in my community, the children, the school down the street, but be able to care well and to love others with the love of Christ. And so I pray you've been blessed. I pray that the month of July is filled with lots of miracles. Even as we step into the second half of 2025, let us believe that the Lord will perfect all that concerns us. And so take care, and always remember, pray hardest when it's hardest to pray. I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.